Again with your fire watch. And the Willard Peak Fire continues to burn out of control in North Ogden. More than 750 acres burned, hundreds of people evacuated as firefighters work on the ground and in the air. Containment is at 0% at last check. Crews have been hard at work to make sure not a single building burns down, but critical fire danger across the state threatens an explosion in growth at any time. So ABC4's team coverage on your fire watch tonight. Our chief meteorologist, Alana Brophy, has your forewarned forecast from the field not far from the fire lines. Mackenzie Diaz is back on the fire line tonight as well. But first, we're checking in with Northern Utah correspondent Cade Gardner. He's speaking with families who they tried to get out of there as fast as they could. Cade?
Yeah, Brian, so yesterday about 100 homes were evacuated. Some of those people are starting to return home, but the evacuation order is still in place. Originally, it was supposed to expire around 9 o'clock this morning, but they decided to extend it. Officials are actually getting together here at the command center right now to talk about conditions. They'll decide if that evacuation order can be lifted finally, what the new acreage of this fire is, and the containment. They can't give us updated numbers throughout the day because it's just too hard. They use drones, and those aren't as effective as a flyover that they're going to be using here this evening. Now, I spoke to the Red Cross, which helped some of those families who were evacuated last night, as well as some of the families who are coming back to see if their home is still intact.
Nice shooting.
Alex Webb took this video as he watched firefighters work to save his home Wednesday afternoon.
We're very close to evacuating.
And they would around 6:30 p.m.
I'm in front of the house. It started down there, it's moved up the canyon, and here it is, and it's moving basically towards us.
But it wouldn't be until the following day that they'd learn just how close it got.
There was a lot of tears yesterday from a lot of neighbors.
Like, I don't even know what blade of grass was. I mean, the rim that it's right up against there. It's
a tight neighborhood, and we all know each other, and we were all texting each other different things.
Alex says as they were leaving, one neighbor called, asking him to let their chickens out in hopes they'd survive.
They made it. Somehow they made it. The chicken coop made it.
There was no hope.
Their home was just one of about 100 to be evacuated, and many leaned on the American Red Cross for support.
Yeah, throughout the night, probably coming in and out, probably about 20 families that came in and out. We had a couple people, probably about 4 families that stayed last night through the night, and then some that came in early this morning, got some information, got some hydration, and then kind of went on their way.
But not one of those families is without a home today.
When it's live and the flames are 40, 50 feet in the air, you just think, there's no way. You know, you're just a person with a hose. They did it.
And it's evident that this,
The whole thing's on fire.
I see it.
could have been much worse.
All right, get the dogs. Anybody who had a part in saving this neighborhood, thank you. Thank you.
Crazy what they did. Crazy.
Okay, so again, officials are meeting right now. We'll be able to give you some more updated information about the evacuation order, acreage, as well as containment here in just a little while. If you are one of the families that's under evacuation still, you can stop by that evacuation center that the Red Cross is hosting in Pleasant View to get up-to-date information on that. But before we leave, I want to give you a little idea of what we're seeing here at the command center. So I've been here all afternoon, haven't seen any smoke in a while. Up on the hill, you can see some crews are out there working, trying to contain this. They were not able to get crews out here yesterday because it was too dangerous for them. They've been up there, boots on the ground all afternoon. The neighbors have been watching, so proud of what these men and women are doing to protect these homes. But firefighters tell me, I talked to them just before they went into that meeting, and they tell me they are a little worried about what can happen this evening because of the winds. I'm no weatherman, but we have our chief meteorologist here on scene, and I'm sure she's going to give us a much better idea of what our firefighters are going to be facing this evening. Reporting live in North Ogden, Garner, back to you guys.